Hello, USFL fans and fans of the USFL Premier 20-Team Fantasy Football League. The road to the Bassett Bowl has begun. 8 teams have made it to this spot. A regular season is over, and the playoffs begin round one. We're going to take a look at the matchups in a little bit more detail, but starting out, the Wranglers will go to the Liberty Bowl to face the Showboats. The Showboats were champions of our league in 2018, James Hayes' squad. And the Wranglers are 5-time divisional champions in the past. Lost in the first round last year, made the playoffs, but lost in the first round last year to Michigan. This is going to be a good one. The Wranglers versus the Showboats at the Liberty Bowl. Wranglers are led by Tom Brady, the ageless Tom Brady. And Swift is out for the Wranglers. That's going to hurt a little bit. A.J. Dillon is filling in. Who knows? A.J. Dillon might score a couple touchdowns and really help the Wranglers out, as he's a hoss down on the goal line. And then also T. Higgins, Kittle, and Deebo Samuel are on the Wrangler squad. And then the Showboats are led by Dak. They have Austin Eckler as running back, Jonathan Taylor, Gallup, and Elijah Mitchell. So Showboats are loaded too here. Showboats are favored by 0.5 point in this game. Should be close. The Showboats going to have in the Liberty Bowl are going to have the Reggie White banners up. Remember Reggie White of the old USFL. C.J. Mosley is the individual defensive player for the Showboats, standing in and trying to fill some really big shoes. But the Showboats are favored in this game. Remember, these games, our games in fantasy football, start on Thursday night football if these teams have players in there on Thursday night football. And it extends all the way from Saturday, because we have Saturday games, and then Sunday, of course, and then the Monday night football game. So we're going to have some updates occasionally, some comments on the Fantasy Fan page about this game as it progresses. You can always go below in our comments here and go to the scoreboard within our league and follow at any time you please and keep up with our league. You may have to have an ESPN login. I'm not sure about that. We are a public league, so you may not have to have that. But if you have trouble getting in by clicking the icon below and you can't get in, you need to log in. The ESPN login is free, easy to do, and then you can follow us in the league. Moving on to the next game, the Oklahoma Outlaws, best team in the league this year. Kyle Smith and Keith Clark finish at 12-2. They're going to face their divisional foe, the Panthers, Michigan Panthers, 3-time champion Mark Nemi. Been an eyesore in the Outlaws forever, it seems. Well, this year it looks like it's the Outlaws' year. Really exciting. The Outlaws have lost twice in the first round when the Outlaws did make the playoffs. Lost twice in the first round to the Panthers. They did beat the Panthers back in season 8. But other than that, man, the Michigan Panthers, Mark Nemi has just had Kyle Smith's number as the Outlaws. This could be a different year. The Outlaws are led by Justin Hebert. David Montgomery is their running back and has been great this year and very consistent. Jerry Jeudy has been hot. Deontay Johnson and Gronk has made his comeback, and C.D. Lamb. So the Outlaws are loaded pretty good here. They are favored by 2 points at this home game at Skelly Stadium. And then the Panthers, led by Mahomes. They have Chubb and Cook, a strong running back tandem, Michael Pittman. But they're lacking another wide receiver, strong wide receiver, and they're hurting. The Panthers are hurting at tight end now that Hawkinson's season is over. Panthers going to have a tough time winning this game on the road. Outlaws are favored, so we'll see what happens there. Next game, game 3 of our 4-game playoff here on the road to the Bassett Bowl are the Breakers versus the New Jersey Generals. Breakers have to go on the road despite having a better record than the Generals. The Breakers are 11-3. Jason Wise squad led by Kirk Cousins, Mixon, James Conner, Keenan Allen, and Brandon Cooks, they've all produced all year. And the Breakers just barely lost the division out in the Pacific to the Invaders by just like 2 or 3 points for the whole season. It was neck and neck. Both of the Invaders and the Breakers were 11-3. But the Breakers are second in that division. That means they have to go on the road to face Stacy Jacheco's New Jersey Generals at 10-4, led by Josh Allen. Craig Reynolds is going to be the running back. Everybody's saying, who is Craig Reynolds? We'll see who Craig Reynolds is. Can he help lead the Generals? That's been a problem all year for the Generals, having a good, solid running back. But never mind that. The Generals have Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, and Devontae Adams. And in a points per reception league, the Generals, that's been their winning formula this year. They are favored by 2 points over the Breakers in this game at Giants Stadium. Trump has nothing to do with the Generals anymore. Stacy Jacheco's running the show. And then finally, the final game, the LA Express versus the Invaders. LA Express are the 4th team in the Pacific, 4th place, 4th team out of one division that makes the playoffs. That's how strong the Pacific was this year. The Express last year finished 3rd and lost to the Invaders in a close game in the second round. This year and last year, the Express actually had the better squad and was expected to win, but the Invaders came through. Well, this year it's going to be the Invaders, I believe. It's going to be tough. The Express lost Derrick Henry during the season, but they're led by Tannehill, and then they've got a couple of running backs that have points projected in Darrell Henderson and Michael Carter. So if somehow those guys can play, the Express can make this game a lot closer. Randy Miner's Invaders are led by Kyler Murray. Josh Jacobs is running back. Renfro's had a great year. Mark Andrews and Cordarrelle Patterson. So this is going to be a lot closer game than the 3-point projection, guys, especially if some of these running backs that right now are hampered with COVID protocols and such. If the Express can line up a better running back situation than Nyheim Hines, they're going to have a shot in this game for an upset at Alameda Stadium, and this is going to be a good one. So again, guys, you can follow us fans in the comments below. Click the icon, see if you can get in to see our league and view our league, and follow all week here, Thursday through Monday, on the road to the Bassett Bowl. We'll have another report after the highlights, after these games are over, and previews of round 2 coming up right here on the fan page. Enjoy the games this week, guys.